Career and technical education leaders and many teachers know about the New York State CTE program approval process. There's information from the New York State Education Department on what the program approval regulations are, how to do the process, and how to complete the application. But it is still curious why New York has this requirement at all. Of course, CTE leaders must know what and how to carry out the approval process, but knowing why would be helpful. No other curriculum area requires a similar process. After all, districts and high schools establish other curricula without similar state scrutiny. What is so unique that CTE requires this approval process? When tackling a complex task, such as program approval, it is crucial to know why it is necessary. Knowing why is a driving force that helps plow through obstacles to reach the goal. Knowing why can make the work less burdensome and the results more robust. Therefore, it is essential to know why the program approval process is in place and its purpose to avoid perceiving the CTE program approval application as an arbitrary and arduous requirement. Why is explained in two reasons. First, New York State leaders believe in locally developed curriculum, both as a policy and a strategy to ensure the best curriculum solution aligns with the varied demographic, size, and organization of New York schools. Local curriculum development helps avoid assuming one solution fits everyone. CTE fits nicely with this policy of local curriculum because CTE exists in multiple delivery models based on career focus and type of school. In career high schools, students take courses for 4 years, accumulating 8 or more credits. Students in BOCES regional technical centers take half-day programs for 2 years, earning at least 6 credits. On the other end of the spectrum, in a comprehensive high school, students in a career pathway may take 3 to 4 courses. This length and focus of CTE curriculum is best decided at the local level. The second reason why is because CTE is unique compared to other subjects. CTE is actually a vast and complex subject area with literally dozens of different courses and programs. And to make it more complicated, CTE is constantly changing to keep pace with the technological changes in the workplace. CTE also differs from other subjects in that it has a federal funding and accountability requirement. Whether New York has a state curriculum or a local curriculum, it must comply with these federal requirements in using these funds. In New York State, the Education Department is responsible for setting student learning expectations, or standards, for what all students should know and do. Each local school district develops curricula on how to teach toward these established standards. The New York CTE standards are very broad, including the common learning expectations, which apply to dozens of different career fields, such as agriculture, business, automotive, or culinary. Local schools are free to select career fields in which to develop CTE programs to meet the interests and aspirations of their students. Local CTE educators working with peers and local employers are better able to create innovative programs without waiting for the state to develop a new program. A local process allows for more rapid creation of a new program, such as drone operation or game development. Another CTE uniqueness is the federal legislation mandate that programs must have a high-quality program of study developed to align with regional workforce trends, is planned in collaboration with business and employers, and includes work-based learning. A program of study must also define specific technical and behavioral skills to be developed, cross-reference with related academics, and articulate with post-secondary institutions. Any CTE planning process, whether state or local, must adhere to these federal requirements. New York chooses to meet this federal program of study requirement through a detailed local development process. The steps in the process of program approval include more than a CTE teacher and principal making a decision. Academic teachers, counselors, employers, parents, and others should be included in engaging in a self-study, conducting an external review, and making modifications. Senior school leader approval is required before submitting documentation to the state for review. When local schools follow this prescribed process and create the required curricular elements, they meet the federal program of study requirement. When the process is consistently followed, the resulting curricular elements represent a high-quality program of study. The New York CTE program approval process was established by the Board of Regents in February 2001 to be consistent with the policy of local developed curriculum and still meet the federal high-quality curriculum requirements. Over time, incentives were provided through state policy to encourage schools to embrace the notion of high-quality CTE programs identified through this local approval process. Maintaining a local CTE program development process helps to ensure that CTE programs are of high quality and aligned to local needs and resources.